Welcome back to the Everyday Dad. Today, I'm sending you over to Michael Anlicker, who's going to talk about how he dates his wife. Now, you may wonder, what does this have to do with leading my family? Let's check it out.
We're talking about spiritual leadership, and one of the most important things you can do is cherish your relationship with your wife. This has proven a little bit more difficult with COVID, and not just because you're with her all the time, but because where do you go out for a date? So I want to share a couple tips that we have. One of the things that you can do is set aside an amount in your budget every month for dates. But take it a step further. Also set aside an amount for little flirt gifts. Nothing major, just something small. Think a favorite candy bar, a favorite coffee drink, something to let her know that you're thinking of her. Something else you can do is make it a special night in your house. We got this table and chairs when COVID started, just so we could have a date night in our bedroom where nobody would interrupt us. What are a couple of your more memorable date nights?
I can't talk about them. Well, normally I love going out to dinner, but with COVID, since we haven't been able to do that, I love sitting out on our deck with the fire going, or going up to our room and having dinner up there. We have a nice little table and chairs and order in food or have charcuterie and lock the doors so the kids can't come in, and have some music playing and get time to talk.
Kiss.
Okay. Anything else?
You talk about your days, and sometimes it's bad, and you try to make the other person feel better.
You guys have date advice, and you guys just like talking about your day and like how stuff goes. And yeah, you guys just show affection for each other.
For your date nights, you always dress up pretty fancy for them, and then you make us take pictures, which is the worst part.
Thanks for joining us on the Everyday Dad. I want to leave you with this. Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." We may not have a higher call outside of loving Jesus than to love our wives. I hope this gave you some practical tips on how to do that.